Hey everyone, in this video I want to give you some tips for analysing aesthetic and stylistic devices. So when an author or director sits down to write their piece of work, they're not only concerned about what that story will consist of, but how they can tell it in an interesting way. The use of aesthetic and stylistic devices, so literary techniques, poetic devices, or cinematic techniques, are often their way of doing so. And if you want to illustrate a close reading of your text, then discussing them in your body paragraphs as evidence is a great way to go. In fact, too often, the only things students tend to discuss in their essays are characters and specific moments of plot, so a closer look at language can really help you bump up your marks for your essays. So what I would encourage you to do is pay close attention to the aesthetic and stylistic devices in the QCAA syllabus and see if you can find them appear within your text. A really great thing to do in terms of writing about them is to link your aesthetic devices to authorial intent. So not only should you be identifying what aesthetic devices are being used, but to actually justify how they create a certain meaning and link that to the author's intention. So for example, if I were to think of Medea by Euripides, I could say that Euripides uses a lot of metaphors by describing Medea as being a bull or a lion. But that's not enough. The next thing I want to do is say that he does so to illustrate Medea's own savage temperament. So what I've done is I've identified the technique and then I've said why it's important or what sort of meaning that's created. If you do so throughout your body paragraphs, you can show that you're really in tune with the representations that are being made by the author and can really help you bump up your marks. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.